Good morning. Happy Monday. Glad you guys can join me in for another workout. Today's going to be a little bit different. It's not about sweating for 30 seconds on and resting for 30 seconds. It's about moving the body in a way that will help you throughout your day. Personal trainers call it functional training. And what that means is that we're doing exercises that help you in your everyday life. A lot of us are sitting at a desk, especially now during this corona pandemic, and it's hard for us to stretch and feel comfortable. Like I said, a lot of my clients have complained about tightness and fatigue. So the moves I'm going to be doing is we consider functional training, but think about it more of just moving the body in ways that will reduce pain and reduce stiffness. Okay, so we're going to be 10 moves. We're going to do each move for 40 seconds, minute rest, and we're going to do everything twice. So it's still a 20-minute workout. You might not think you're going to sweat. Doing these moves are going to make amazing changes in your everyday. And you could just try, like you said, it's 10 moves, 2 rounds. So if you feel comfortable, just do the first round of it, 10 moves, and see how you feel. And then if you realize one of the moves is what we call a runner stretch, if you feel like that's beneficial for you, do a little bit more of that after watching the video. Alright, so I'm going to take you through this workout, and here we go. So the first thing we're going to do is going to lie on our back. And this is kind of stimulating when you're getting up from bed. You want to kind of open up the hips, so we're going to do a little bit of a challenge with it. So you're going to lie on your back. What you do is you're going to put your hands by your side, right over here. You're going to get up, and as you get up, you're going to reach up for the sky with one hand while the other one stays down, and then you're going to switch to the other side. Right here, try to really push up the hips and see how that feels, and extend the arms. So you, like I said, you're going to see what side is a little bit more tight, which side is a little bit harder for you. We all have dominant sides, so you want to pace yourself. The second move is going to be standing on one leg, and then you're going to try to bend down and touch the floor. Now, why is this a functional move? A lot of times there's something on the floor where you have to reach for it, and some of us are conscious of our lower back, so you always tend to do this. So this move is taking a step, bending the other leg, and trying to reach the floor. Again, like the other side, bending and letting the other foot. If you feel comfortable, you can always kind of leave your tippy toe on the floor to make you feel a little bit more comfortable. The third move is a side-to-side lunge. So for this move, you want to go as wide as you feel comfortable, knowing that you're going to stay in this position and you're going to go from side to side. So the lunge is like this, just like this, very straightforward. But if you have more flexibility, I want you to truly try to go lower and come down. And like I said, if you feel comfortable, you can try to go a little bit lower, touch the floor, then you switch to the other side, and you always try to move and see each time you just get a little bit more flexibility during the move. The fourth move is a low lunge into a step back. So what you're going to do is you're going to, I'll show you this way, you're going to lunge back, and then as you come up, bring that knee up. Lunge back, bring that knee up. And then obviously you're going to switch to the other side, lunge, up, lunge, and up. Alright, the fifth move is a little bit of a difficult move. Again, we're going to go back into our lying position. You're going to lie down. Pretend you have to have something in your hand. You have to get up. You're going to get up and come up. And then you're slowly coming down with your arms up in the air. And then you switch to the other side, come up, and then push up. If you need to, you can use your other hand to push up, because you want to move one body and you have to use the other. So if you need to put your hand on the side to get up, like this, and use your hand to push, that's fine. Eventually you'll feel that you can get there as you do it more often. The sixth move is a plank into a downward dog. So you're always going to start on a plank. And what you're going to do is you're going to push your weight up into a downward dog, then come back forward. Push your way back up, come back forward. Again, this is going to loosen up the hamstrings. It's going to show you what part of your body is tight, which is right over here, and you can kind of move through it as well. The seventh move, single leg reach out. So here you're going to keep one leg completely straight, like this. Your head's going to be in front of you. You're going to try to touch the floor and come straight up without the other foot touching the floor. So again, you're going to stay here. One leg is going to stay straight, the other leg is going to reach out, and if you can, try not to touch the floor, create some balance. You'll also feel the stretch in the back of the legs. The eighth move is going to be an ab crunch. but this time you're gonna crisscross your body. So you take your right hand, try to touch that left foot, and then you're gonna switch the other side, just like this. So if you want, you keep your arms above your head, and you're just moving. And the benefit of this is just coordinating all your core at the same time. Right hand to left foot, and then left hand to right foot. The next one is going to be a walkout. From standing position, we're going to come here. We're going to reach for our toes, bend the knees, walk out into a plank, stay there for 1 second, and then walk yourself back up. Again, this is going to increase your heart rate because you're going from up to down, but it's also a good way to stretch out your body, see how you feel. And then the last move is going to be alternating run or stretch. So you're going to start in a plank. You're going to take your right foot, go right outside the right hand, and try to stretch as much as you can. And then you're going to switch to the other side, left side. And you're going to alternate. Try to get a little bit deeper each time, breathing, and seeing how that feels. All right, 10 moves. Like I said, this workout is more about moving the body in its own way and seeing how you feel while you're doing it. All right, guys, we're going to start our workout. Again, 40 seconds of activity, then 20 seconds of rest. 2 rounds, 10 moves. And hopefully you'll feel nice and limber like I am. All right, let's get our workout started.
not a game, it's a rich thing.
Rage on that beat, going crazy.
Yeah, it's a rich thing.
All right, guys, 20-minute functional training, more movement training, and you see, I got my heart rate up because I pushed myself during those 40 seconds, but I'm realizing what part of my body is a lot more dominant, like my right side, what side needs more work on flexibility, which is definitely my left side, and overall, how does my body do when I go through these movements? We don't think about these movements every day when we're getting out of bed or when we're reaching for something, but they definitely are important to us. So I want to keep your body moving and growing, getting stronger, and thank you so much for joining me and today for another shirt. Pretty much got a saying, be the change you want to see in the world, and definitely during these difficult times, I know it might be hard to talk about all the social injustice towards African Americans in our country and Black Americans, but it's a conversation we need to start to have, especially now with talk to people, stay mentally healthy, obviously through social distancing, but we're all here, and for us to have changes in the world, we have to change. And thank you again for joining me. Again, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and I'll see you really soon.